Day 3 of Buffalo Bills training camp on July 28th, 2023. Today's practice, star of the practice, just like yesterday, had to be Stefon Diggs. Diggs had a couple of very nice catches and then a 52-yard touchdown reception that he beat two guys on. And hats off to Stefon Diggs. I really think he's playing fantastic right now. And I know people say, big surprise, Stefon Diggs is playing so great. Well, he's playing great in training camp right now. But all the receivers actually had a pretty good day. I saw Gabe Davis had some nice catches. Deontay Hardy had a long touchdown as well. Sherfield, he had one drop, but he had also had many catches during practice. I saw Reggie Gilliam had a drop pass. Dawson Knox had some nice catches. And of course, Dalton Kincaid had another good practice today. So really happy with what is our receiving core is looking like. The defensive line did have a couple of knocked down passes today. Again, it's really hard to judge your defensive and offensive line when the guys are not wearing shoulder pads. Really how to judge any part of practice when there's nobody wearing shoulder pads. So it makes a big difference. I'm not quite sure when they're going to put those on, but they don't have them on as of yet. And then on the defensive side of the ball, I noticed that a lot of guys were playing maybe differently on the depth chart than I had thought they would be. I know that I saw out there with the first unit, Balin Spector out there playing middle linebacker a little bit. So I just noticed that, some guys, maybe they're moving pieces around, trying to see who fits where the best here, as we're only in day 3 of training camp. So making some adjustments there. Back to that long touchdown by Stefon Diggs. It was such a nice play that some of our coaches ran over to give him high fives, including Brian Dorsey, the offensive coordinator. And I thought that was a nice touch to have a few coaches go give him a high five to celebrate that long touchdown. Another star of practice was Bass. Bass is kicking them. He had a 60-yard field goal today, 60 yards, and it would have been good from further. He was really nailing them. And I guess it's really nice to have a training camp where we don't have multiple kickers in. Tyler Bass is our kicker, and Sam Martin is our punter. No looking anywhere else for anything. Those are our guys. That's who we're going in with. And that's a good difference. I don't think I've ever remembered a Bills training camp where we didn't have one or the other, at least, as a position battle of some sort. So I'm really happy with that. And on to some of our pictures from today. We did get some autographs, and I want to show those to you. First of all, this guy was very surprised that I had a picture of him, as he wasn't sure anybody knew who he was, but Alex Austin, my first autograph for today. And he liked that picture too. He likes it very much, and was very happy to sign that autograph. The next player was surprised that all the fans are trying to call him over to come sign autographs, and he thought that people wanted Justin Shorter. But no, I yelled Dorian and showed him his picture. And so we got Dorian Williams' autograph here. Dorian draft pick from this year, linebacker. Very happy to have his autograph. And before practice, I actually was able to talk with a few of our players, including Tim Settle. I already have Tim Settle's autograph on the wall, but had a nice conversation with him about his music career, and told him I really like his songs, especially I'm Tired of Everything. Check out Tim Settle, his music, it's really good. And he said after training camp, he's dropping some more tracks. He's doing it specifically right after training camp. So be on the lookout for that. But one of our new players, Mr. Leonard Floyd, came over as well, and had a little bit of a conversation with him, welcomed him to the team, and got his autograph. And going to be adding that to the big wall behind me. And then we called over, he came over, Eli Ankou, But the big surprise was that he corrected us. And I know that I have heard several people call him Eli Ankou. And he said, it's Ellie. It's Ellie, by the way. Wasn't mean about it. And he signed it in red paint pen, which was really cool. Really like that. So anyway, we got 3 autographs. We saw a great practice. And at the end of practice, it was really cool to see players like Micah Hyde, Jamarcus Ingram, and David Quisenberry bring out their families and their kids to enjoy a little bit of fun on the field as well. Other players that signed autographs for people around me that I already have: DeMar Hamlin, Spencer Brown, Shakir, and Reggie Gilliam did give the high five from Shakir, and Reggie acknowledged me. Thanks for acknowledging me. Anyway, love these guys. We got a great team as far as attitudes and guys that are willing to go the extra mile for the fans. And I look forward to seeing what they're going to be able to do on the field this year. Again, Diggs, the receivers, looked great today. And so did our tight end receivers. And just a fun day out at camp. But the biggest thing to always remember is God loves you. You. He loves you. And so do I.